Bortoleto gave his honest opinions about the Cadillac signing. Verstappen explained what he thinks a waste of his time and energy, and Bearman told us his rather surprising favourite memory from living in Holland. Here is part 1 of the interesting things that we learn from the Dutch F1 drivers' press conference on Media Day. Starting with Bearman, during the summer break he spent a lot of time with family, but he also got bored pretty quickly because he was away from the racetrack. Also, he was asked about Van Amersfoort Racing, which is a team that he used to drive for, and he said that he drove for them during COVID time, so he pretty much spent the entire time living in Holland. And his favourite memory from that was eating hagelslag, which is chocolate sprinkles and toast. Finally, he does understand Cadillac's choice in drivers, but at the same time he does think there are many people who have a lot of talent who are not on the grid. For example, Drugovich and some IndyCar drivers. And this was in response to this question, which Bortoleto was also asked. So he said that he really feels like Drugovich deserved a chance in F1, but it isn't over yet, so we may still see him on the grid. Furthermore, he believes that everyone who wins F2 should get a chance in F1. And then he talked about his relationship with Max. He said that he will always ask Max for advice about a track. Furthermore, Bortoleto recalled the first time that he met Max. It was a kind of fates aligning story for Bortoleto because he had previously seen Max in the paddock, but Max was kind of swamped at the time, so he thought there's no way I'm going to get a picture with him. But as the fates would have it, Verstappen entered the 10 of the casting team that Bortoleto was racing for, and so Bortoleto was able to get a photo with him and they had a very cool interaction according to Bortoleto. And Verstappen followed up on this by saying that they still laugh about the interaction to this day. Which brings us on very nicely to Verstappen. When he saw the Cadillac announcement, he messaged Perez because he is really happy for him. They've always gotten on well. Also, he was asked about the rumours surrounding Alex Palou potentially being his teammate next year, more specifically whether he believes that Palou will be able to move from IndyCar to F1. But Verstappen said it's a bit of a waste of time to be thinking about how he's going to perform moving from one series to the other, because no one knows that. Furthermore, he said he likes the approach that Laurent Mekies is taking, and he feels like the team is very positive right now. As expected, he was asked about how he feels now that he's no longer really in the running for the championship, but he said that he feels like it's a waste of energy for him to be frustrated or to be screaming about the fact that he isn't in the running. And lastly, he was asked about Zandvoort leaving the calendar next year. Whilst he does feel like it's a shame, 2026 will not be the last time that he drives on that circuit, because he said it's a really great circuit to drive on in any car, so he will be back. And thinking about his replacement, he's going to be happy as long as it is not a street circuit.